Hello guys, it's Taylor and welcome to today's video. So recently I was having a look at the videos that I've done on my channels and I've been on here for a while and I know I don't have that many videos, but one of the things I noticed is I've never really done a get to know me type of video. So I feel like you guys don't really know anything about me. So I thought I would do today the 50 facts about me tag questionnaire thing. So I managed to come up with 50 facts, which was very hard to do. I've written them all down, so if I'm looking down a lot, that's why. And let's get started because there's a lot. Also, sorry if you find this boring. I thought maybe it would help us to just get to know each other a little bit. So I am Swedish, Italian and Australian. The Swedish Italian is from my dad's side. He is half Swedish, half Italian. So his father was Italian and his mother was Swedish. So I do have a little bit of Italian, although not much. But Swedish, Australian, oh, and obviously my mum is Australian, which probably goes back to England and maybe French and all of that stuff. I have a older sister, I have 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. Before my mum settled on Taylor, she was going to name me Talia, but one of her workmates said that I would get called Genitalia for my entire life, so that's why she doesn't name it. And the funniest thing is now my best friend's name is Talia, and so I call her Genitalia or Genitalia. Other than Talia, she was also thinking of naming me Brie or Sian, which is my username. It's my middle name now, but mum had already named me Taylor before she thought of the name Sian. So as cool as Sian is, I just missed out. And if I was a boy, I was going to be named Shay. I am the biggest chocoholic. I have a serious chocolate addiction. Not so much sweets, but definitely chocolate. My first job was babysitting and I babysat 4 kids between the ages of 4 and 8, and there were 3 boys and 1 girl, so that was pretty hectic. And then my first proper job was for a local fashion boutique and I was just a salesperson. I have lots of freckles and beauty marks, like I don't know if, which side is it on? That side? That side? I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. See? Beauty marks there. I've got one somewhere on my neck. I've also got heaps and heaps of freckles, like all up and down my arm. I don't know if you can see, probably not. There we go, there's some of them. Oh, there we go. See, like they're almost like a constellation. And funny fact, I also have these 3 in a row freckles, which apparently is like Orion's belt or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. I hate pretty much all seafood, except for some fish. Like I like salmon and most fish as long as it's not too fishy, but like I hate prawns and like calamari and stuff. It's just ugh. I played a lot of sports as a kid. I did soccer, dance, gymnastics, swim club. I'm gonna say netball, but I did that like kiddie netball where we just played games and then we got like an icy pole after, so I wouldn't really count that as proper netball. I pretty much fully believe in the paranormal. Like I really think that spirits and ghosts do exist, and I love psychics and mediums and all that. It just is really fascinating to me. I don't know if I would say I fully believe in psychics, mediums and stuff, but I just love hearing stories or like going to see them and stuff. I just find it really interesting. I am really scared of water that I can't see the bottom of. Like I just like deep ocean water, or like when you're in a lake and it's really murky and you're out in the middle of the lake kind of thing. I just like, it freaks me out. I'm a lot better if there's heaps of people around me, but if it's like just me or just me and someone else and they're like swimming away from me, it's just like panic mode. I have had my appendix taken out, so I am appendixless. I hate public speaking, and whenever we had to do it at school, like as an oral presentation, I would just like I know a lot of people say they hate public speaking, but I used to have like, I remember one instance where we had to do a speech for the school captain and it was so bad to the point where like I couldn't see, like my eyesight just went fully pixelated, like it kind of narrowed in like a hole, and then I just couldn't see anything at all except for like pixels, and I almost fainted because that's how like, what's the word, like petrified I am of it. And it happened all the time. I would just be like, I would feel it coming on, I was like sweating and just, oh, it was horrible. I hate doing it. I used to play violin and I was also a part of the school choir for a little bit, but I can't sing and I don't know how to play violin anymore. I gave up. I can also play a little bit of guitar. I'm kind of pushing it a little bit by saying this is a fact, but I do know some songs and I want to get better at it. My star sign is Sagittarius. The first pet I had was a cat named Tatty. She was a black cat. All up pet wise, and I had to write this down to remember, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down, but I have had a cat, about 8 to 9 guinea pigs, 2 mice, multiple fish. We've even babysat a rabbit at one stage, and we have a dog currently. I have never broken a bone. However, I have fractured my finger, I think twice. I want to say twice because I think it was either still healing and I refractured it, or had just healed and I refractured it. And it was, I can never remember what finger it is. I think it's this finger because when you look at it, it kind of goes this way now. I can't remember. It's either this one or this one. They both kind of slant, but I think that one's a really messed up one. Like, look at that. Why is it pointing to like the east? Stop. I did though split my chin open in grade 2 by falling off the stairs, and that's an interesting story. I think my cousin was sitting across from me and he threw like an Easter egg at me, and I went to catch it and I kind of leant backwards as I went to catch it and then fell through the gap of the stairs and smashed my chin on the concrete. And I've still got a scar from the stitches. Can you see? I am not allergic to anything that I know of other than some cats, I think, as when I pat them and then like touch my face in some way without washing my hands, I think the hair irritates my eyes and nose because I'm like sneezing a lot. I have really, really watery, bloodshot eyes, but it's not like I can't be in the same room as a cat. It's just like if their hair gets in my face, I think. That, as well as I'm definitely intolerant to some things because I get some really bad eczema all the time. I think in the excess of things, so like too much dairy, too much sugar, too much salt, too much stress, all of that. When I was younger, I really wanted to be an actress, and I used to love Keira Knightley. Like, I would look up to Keira Knightley so solidly. I love theme parks and fairs and fates and like all the rides and everything that comes with those kind of things. I snore, sleep talk, and even sometimes sleep laugh. I like to think that I'm normally a very passive and calm person, but when I'm really pissed off, I'm really pissed off, like a whole other level, a little bit scary level. My favorite color is probably blue, like that really pretty turquoisey, tealy ocean blue, if you know what I mean. I think that's the best way I can explain it. I love making lists and writing things down. Like, I don't know, I just prefer writing shit. Like anything that I have to write, I way prefer writing it down. The number one thing on my bucket list that I want to do is skydiving, and I feel like I'm pretty open to most kind of like adrenaline related things, but the one thing I know I would probably never do is bungee jump. I don't have any tattoos currently. I am a clean skin, as my dad likes to say. Lily, Lily, Lily. I am obsessed with sausage dogs. Yes, I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you. They're so cute. Her name's Tiger Lily, or Lily, by the way. Another thing that I'm obsessed with is crescent moons. I usually, actually, today's the one day where I'm not wearing them, and I should have worn them. But I have these crescent moon earrings and I wear them every single day if I don't switch my earrings up. Like, today was a bad example of how much I love crescent moons. But if I was to get a tattoo, it would probably be of a crescent moon. That's how much I love crescent moons. And just the moon in general, actually. Changed my mind. Moon in general, I love. The beach is definitely my happy place, and I truly believe that salt water could probably cure about anything. When I was younger, I was obsessed with playing RuneScape, and although I don't remember my username and stuff now, I was rich on there. I was a baller. I had all those gems, all those like, all that money, all those like, the rings and the gold. They have like gold bars and stuff. I don't know, I haven't been on there in so long. And I even remember like all those quests that you had to do. Oh my god, I was so bad at them. But I just loved playing on it with like me and my best friends at the time. My favorite movie is probably the newest Greatest Gatsby, the Baz Luhrmann. I'm not gonna be able to say that right, but Baz's Great Gatsby. His one is probably my favorite movie. I don't know why, I think just the cinematography of it, as well as like, I just love the 20s and like the Flapper Girls, and just like, I don't know, it's just like this feeling about it that I just love. I think it's really cool. Other than that, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, and Harry Potter would probably be my not far off being my favorite movie. That's like a lot of movies and not just like one movie. I'm a big lover of books. I love to read. I always have. I used to spend a lot of lunches in primary school just in the library reading books. Even as like a kid, like mum would always take us to the library to what's the word, hire out, take out books. Yeah, take out books. And funniest thing is I don't think a lot of people know that Riverdale is actually a comic book series, and I used to love the Archie comic. That was one of the things I used to always do when I was at the library, is have a look at the Archie comics and see if there was any new ones. I used to love it. Piercing wise, I have 3 on this side of my ear and 2 on this side. I pierced the 3rd one myself. And then was too chicken to do the other side. I have had my nose pierced, although I don't wear it anymore, and I have had my belly button pierced, and I don't wear that one anymore either. I love tea. I definitely drink tea more than coffee. I never used to drink coffee, but I do drink a lot more coffee now. My music taste is really broad. Like, it can go from like you know, like really slow acoustic songwriter kind of music to like that, I wouldn't call it emo, like that like A Day to Remember and like Mayday Parade. It's like so broad. And then I also love like Vance Joy, and then I also love like Amy Shark, and then like DJ Snake. Like, it just is so broad. Like, I'm just giving you an example of like how broad my music taste is. I don't think I could even give you like my favorite band. Maybe the 1975, like I want to say they're my favorite, but it's hard because like my favorite songs are all from like different artists, but I think the 1975 is most likely to have all the songs in an album that I really enjoy. Like, I like all of their songs, not just like one song out of their album. That makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense, but do you know what I mean? My favorite soft drink is lemon lime and bitters. I actually kind of know how to skate. Like, I used to skate all the time as a kid because the shops were so close, so you just kind of skate down there or bike ride to it, but I'd usually skate. I can't do any tricks though. Don't ask me to do any tricks. I can't do it. When I like a song, I will play it non-stop until I pretty much hate it. I love the show Friends. It's probably my favorite TV show. Second close, if not tying with first, is How I Met Your Mother, of course. I feel like everybody loves those 2 shows. I failed my driver's license, but like the P's test, the first time by going on the wrong side of the road. I thought it was a one-way street, and it wasn't. My phone is always on silent or vibrate because I can't stand the noise. Like, when I'm with someone and their phone is constantly like ding, 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 like with every notification and every single message they get, and it's just like, oh, or like a really annoying ringtone. Like, if it's either like a long one, it'd be like ding dong dong, like, and it just does it over and over. Oh, I can't stand it. Or like the whistle one where it's like oh, I hate it. I only like to drink cold water. Not a fan of room temperature water. I really, if I have to drink it, obviously if I was like on a desert dying, then maybe I would drink it, but yeah, if there's another option, if there's an option to have cold water, I'm just a cold water gal. I can actually lick my nose with my tongue. And lastly, I am obsessed with true crime and murder mystery like shows and documentaries and conspiracy theories surrounding those things. Like, I just love forensics and stuff. Like, I think if I was smart enough, I would do forensics, but I am not smart enough for forensics. That is all the facts that I have for you today. I hope that's 50. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new about me, and maybe we have a few things in common. But if you did like it, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!